back to my channel. So today I am going to tell you how to keep your betta stimulated. So bettas in the wild, they actually do move around a lot. That is a myth that they live in little mud puddles. That is a myth. They do swim for miles and miles for breeding and all sorts of things like that. So you want to give your betta a lot of stimulation. It's just like if you go to the zoo and the zoo doesn't have the proper environments for their animal enclosures, the animals will get zoochosis. So it's the same for bettas. Bettas will get depressed and bored and will have the same type of symptoms that a animal in captivity would have. So I'm going to give you some tips on how to prevent that, because if your betta does get bored or depressed, they will become very ill and your betta may pass away, and you're wondering what happened and why your fish has passed. So I'm just going to give you some advice and some tips, and hopefully this will help for when you have your fish. So first off, you should get a plant. It doesn't have to be live. Bettas love live plants, that is true. But this here is a fake plant, and Makito loves it. Get one with big leaves. They don't like ones that don't have big leaves because they like to actually rest on the big leaves. So that is good to have in your tank. But not all bettas like having that, but Makito does. He likes to explore inside the leaves. That's the other thing he likes to do. He likes to go in there and explore, and it's like a jungle, so he thinks it's like a little jungle for him to play in. He likes to play in the leaves. So I would recommend getting some fake or live plants. But if you're going to get fake plants, make sure that they are not plastic. Make sure that they are silk plants. So if you have plastic plants, they will rip your betta's fins. So do not get those. So I would recommend this type of big plant. It's very big. Mine's kind of shrunk down a little bit because I've had it for such a long time that the leaves kind of just fell off. So I got to get a new one. And he did have 2 of these in his tank, but the other one the paint started to come off, so I had to take that out. So there's that. And you want to have some kind of substrate, whether it be gravel or sand. I prefer gravel. That's just me. But they do like to forage for food. So if you have leftover food, they will go find them. And he does enjoy that. You can also buy your betta live shrimp. That actually helps your betta a lot because they will chase the shrimp and they will eat them. Some will not, some will. Makito eats them. He loves to chase them around the tank. It gives them exercise and it keeps them stimulated because they have something to think about and something to chase. So he does enjoy that. By the way, if you're wondering why my water looks like that, it's because he has a Indian almond leaf in there. I put in there yesterday when I did the water change. So that will turn your water brown. So it's not dirty, I promise. Okay, and you want to have different types of decorations for your tank as well. Just make sure when you put them in that they're non-toxic. I know a lot of places, like the pet store, will say it's non-toxic, but then you get it home and sometimes it will harm your fish. So be very careful and aware of that. They do like having decorations in their tanks, like hides. They love hides. Makito isn't too keen on hides, but right now he has this little unicorn in there, and he's got his log back here. He doesn't ever use this log. I just have it in there for Ronaldo. But he does love this log right here. This is the log he sleeps in. He does enjoy that. So decorations are nice to have for your betta. Lots of hides, because a lot of bettas don't like being out in the open. They like to hide. But Makito, he is not that type of fish. It just depends on your fish's personality. Makito just loves to be around me. Mostly whenever I have visitors, he's just like, who are you? I'm gonna go do my own thing now. But he does enjoy being out in the open. He does not like hides. I do get him hides, but he doesn't mess with them. He honestly prefers to be out in the open. Unless he's sleeping, and that's when he goes in his log. So that keeps them stimulated. And speaking of decorations, when you have them in your tank, try to change them up, because bettas love when you change the decorations around. Say I kept this plant here every time I did a water change. He would get bored of that and get depressed because it's in the same spot. But if I moved it to the other corner, he'll be like, ooh, what's that? It's new. He'll think it's new. But it's not really new, but it's new to him because it's in a different spot. So if you're using the same decorations, that's fine. Just move them around every time you clean your tank, because your bettas will really enjoy that. So he usually has that plant over there, way back there in the corner. So I moved it over here by the filter. So he was impressed with that when I did a water change. He was like, oh, why is that over there? So he enjoyed that. So definitely do that. You want to change the decor around if you're not going to buy new ones. But for me, I like to have options for my fish because he enjoys the different types of decorations. He likes to explore and see what's new. He's a very adventurous fish. So I keep most of his decorations in here, minus the food. That's another thing to keep your betta stimulated. You want different varieties of food for them to choose from. And that was in my last video. So it's definitely a good idea to have those. Toys. Toys are always good. You can make your own toys for your betta, or you can find toys that your betta can actually use, like little things, like balls, or sometimes I'll use a water bottle cap and let it float at the top of his tank, and he'll bat it around. He likes that. Well, Makito doesn't, but when I had my other fish, he did. And right now, if you've seen I don't think I showed that, but he did get bowling pins for Christmas, so he plays with those, and he's got a little ball in there. So there's one of his toys. And one of the homemade toys that I have here is his hoop. I made this, so he can play with that when I do play with him. Let's see. What else we got? I have another thing in here. Oh. That's not it. Okay. Hang on. He likes this little thing. It's called a betta buddy. Some bettas do not like it, but Makito does. If you put this in, he'll play with it. He thinks it's a fun toy. He'll rub up on it and be like, "Ooh, a new friend." But when I had my other betta, I put that in his tank and he went crazy. He did not like it. He flared up at it. So it just depends on your fish. But yeah, toys are good. And speaking of toys, you can get this exercise mirror. It's a betta exercise mirror for your betta. It also stimulates your betta. So you just put it in the water and your betta will flare up at it, to see his reflection. But I usually don't use this, so because I stimulate him with other things. So he doesn't always need this. But he does flare sometimes. Usually at night when I turn his tank light on, he flares up. So yeah, that's mostly what he does. But yeah, those are some of the toys you can get. You can make your toys, or you can buy them, like the mirror. You can buy that, and you can also buy this little beta buddy. But I made this, and he also likes to play with the straw I put in there. He likes to bat that around sometimes because it's light. He will bat that around, so that's another fun toy. But as you can see here, I have different choices of decorations that I use. I have the Christmas, the Halloween, summer, just different ones for him. Whenever I do tank changes, I do like to change the decor around. But right now, I'm trying to do a Valentine's Day theme. I don't know if you can tell, but I did put some new rocks in there, and they are hearts. They're little hearts, pink and red hearts to match the gravel. So I got those, but I haven't found any Valentine's decor to put in there. The only thing I have is that unicorn. It's the only thing I could find. So that's all he has in there right now. He's okay with it since I moved his plant over there in the corner, but I would like to get him something new he would enjoy. But yeah. Can't think of anything else that you would really need to know about stimulating your fish other than that. I mean, just play with them, change their decorations around, make sure they have a variety of food, and exercise them with their mirror, of course, if you want to do that. And you can also get them tank mates if you feel like it. Makito only has one tank mate. He has a loach. But you never see the little loachy because he's always hiding. And he's nocturnal, so you never really see him. But yeah. I mean, those are the only things I can really think of that would help with your beta stimulation. So if you ever see your beta laying around the tank and not doing anything and you're wondering what's going on, that could be it. That your beta is not getting enough stimulation, because they are very active fish. They don't just lay around all day like some people think. They do enjoy swimming. But playing with your beta is so much fun, and it gives you a bond with your fish, and it's just fun to watch them play with the toys and enjoying life, you know. So yeah, there are my little tips for how to keep your beta stimulated. I hope this video helps those of you who are new to beta keeping or didn't know these facts about betas. And I know somebody in my group commented about Makito's fins. They're fine, trust me. Come here, Makito. Here, I'll show you. Come. Oh my goodness, he usually comes when I call. He's foraging right now. He's down there foraging. Makito, come here. Come here, baby. He's like, I'm ignoring you right now because I'm foraging, Mom. Come here. Makito, come. Come. Okay, well, I can't show you his fins, but, I think you saw him when he was swimming. He's got like this. Yeah, come here, Makito. Come here. Let everybody see your fins. Come here. Come on. Come. Good boy. Come. Okay. People were commenting about his fins here. See that white right there, and that white piece there, and then at the bottoms he's kind of got like some white. Yep, now you can really see it. And he's got some white dots here. That is from old age. Makito is almost 3 years old now, and his fins are very nice. They are. It's just he's got those white spots. Just like if you're old, like an old grandma or whatever, you got age spots. It's the same thing for bettas. They get age spots. And see, he's got one right there on his belly. Got one little age spot there. But yeah, bettas will get age spots. I think I'll make a video on that, on how to take care of an older betta, or what to do, or maybe like a video on how to keep your betta healthy to live a long time. Maybe, I don't know. You can comment below and let me know if you'd like to see a video on that. But yeah, he is not sick at all. He is very healthy. It's just age spots. Like I said, he's almost 3. He's getting up there, and I have many more years with him, so I'm happy. And he's doing so well. So, he will be 3 this year. I'm excited, and he's excited because he's going to get himself some yummy shrimpies for his birthday. Makito gonna get some shrimpies. Yeah. You can also get these moss balls here. Some bettas like to play with those as toys. Makito doesn't bother them. He doesn't really care for them. He's like they're there. So you can also get those if your betta likes to play with those. So yeah. So I really hope this video was helpful for you, and if you're new here, please feel free to hit that subscribe button, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!